It's time for the Nude Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to the New Media Zone. Ed and Dave here, Ed and Dave with you with a special YouTube edition.
Oh. Ooh.
Only on YouTube.
Oh, it's going to get salty, folks.
It's going to be a little salty now. If it's really salty, I might try out the age restriction.
Okay.
If not, if it's just slightly racy, I think we'll be fine because some of the things on YouTube are out of control.
Oh, okay.
But what we're doing on this one is we're going to look at the top 10 nude scenes of all time.
According?
And yes, thanks to Mr. Skin from MrSkin.com.
Now, is he like the all-knowing authority on nudity?
He is the all-knowing, which I think is mentioned at the beginning of this video.
Oh, okay.
Now, we're going to edit this, but we wondered if you use video, on YouTube, you get copyright strikes. Yeah. I don't think Mr. Skin can give us copyright strikes because his whole website is taking clips from other films.
That's true.
And under the guise of review and fair use, he built up a whole website of using other films' clips.
All right.
So we may include some of the Mr. Skin clips in our little review here, but we're going to see if we agree with Mr. Skin's top 10 nude scenes here.
All right.
See if we've seen them all.
Well, I probably haven't seen any of them. Because why watch a film? We can just go right to the good porn sites.
Well, yeah. Mr. Skin used to say, fast forward to the good part, but now we fast forward on the internet to the really good parts.
That's all good parts on the internet.
Here we go. Let's see what Mr. Skin, always fun. It was always great, the videos he put up with his, he would say boobage or side boobage or fur burgerage. But he's had other people doing the reads now. It's not as entertaining. Okay. There's this something funny about this guy doing it.
At number 10, Anne Hathaway is one good girl gone bad in Havoc.
To me, this is the #1 example of a rite of passage from a G-rated star to an R-rated superstar.
Anne Hathaway in Havoc, I have seen that, and I think it's mainly because she went from a wholesome actress,
like the Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
Why do they do? They do this purposely.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like who else like actors would show up in like Playboy back in the day and say, I need to change my image. Like Debbie Gibson. I need to change my image.
Tiffany, they were both in there.
That's a good way to change your image. Oh, I'm going to strip naked. I don't think it's the best way to change your image. It's an effective way. But I don't know if it's the best way.
So Anne Hathaway we like, and this scene was all right.
Yeah.
Okay, number 10. It might not be on our number 10 list, which we will compile for another special.
Oh, will we?
In the future.
I might need to see movies. Oh, yeah, this was a good one.
Who's the boss? Naked Alyssa Milano is. In Embrace of the Vampire, number 9.
The tagline for this movie is, "The innocence is over." And that could well be applied to her good girl, who's the boss image.
No.
Alyssa Milano, yes, this was a good one.
It was a very good one.
And she was, again, getting away from that sitcom.
Right.
And I think this was the first movie she did, and I believe she was showing off her new implants here.
Oh.
And then this other actress was quite... Well, I don't know if she was new, but it was just very sexy because it was girl-on-girl activity as she was seducing Alyssa with taking pictures of her and then going down there.
Oh dear!
All kinds of stuff.
That was a good one. I did enjoy it, and we'll still enjoy it today.
And maybe later tonight.
Yeah. Oh my God! Yes. Oh, but okay. We'll let this go.
At number 8, Bond girl Eva Green makes her very nude debut in The Dreamers.
To choose one moment from this film, it's almost impossible. I love the black glove moment. It's the iconic shot.
Was this the NC-17 movie?
I
think it was.
I don't know, but there was a couple of... There's a lot. It's not just her. There's... I forget the actor's name, but you get to see the Winky.
Uh-huh.
up close and personal as she slowly pulls down his drawers. But there's her brother in this. It's not her real brother, but in the film, the character's her brother. He does a lot of how do we say? We can be salty, right?
Yes.
Oh, he was jerking the gherkin in this movie.
Was this based on Henry James or something?
I don't know. I just remember. I don't remember how I happened upon this film, but since there is a great deal of nudity, I think as I'm flipping through channels, all of a sudden there was Eva Green all out for the world to see, and I'm like, I think I'll hang out for a while. And then there was a lot of weird crap going on. It takes place, I believe, in France. Mm-hmm. A bizarre film, but yeah, she did a fine job of. And she does have a theory that she finds our culture to be just so uptight. She said on the nudity, yes. And she's clearly not.
Halle Berry reels us in with Swordfish, number 7.
2001 had the swordfish scene in Monsters Ball. I chose Swordfish.
She got paid a little extra for if she would go topless.
Oh.
And then she was also in that film which she said came out the same year. What was the one with
Bob Thornton?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, I don't remember the name.
Where there was nudity, but it was quick edits. It wasn't as good as the shot that just lingered there.
Yeah. See, now I don't look at her in a gratuitous manner, Ed. This is just a stunningly gorgeous woman.
Yes, number 7.
Oh, she's number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1 with a bullet.
And number 6, Kelly Preston gets naughty in Mischief.
We all know Kelly Preston as John Travolta's wife today, but back in 1985, she was in her early 20s, and she's playing a debutante who is with the nerdy kid from high school, and she undresses in front of him. As he peels the bra off, the most perfect breasts you ever see appear.
We have nipples.
And then, as she gets into the bed, you get a brief flash of her Vinnie Barbarino.
Yeah, that was, I never saw the movie, but I saw the clip on Mr. Skin, and it is a very perfect pair.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, and I think the movie is finally coming out on Blu-ray.
All right.
It might have been on DVD, but it's hard to find, but I think it's coming out. It needs to be seen.
Kicking off the top 5, it's Marissa Tomei in Before the Devil Knows You're Dead.
Obviously a great nude scene, but the greatest part, she's 42 years old.
Oscar winner.
Oscar winner for, what was the movie?
My Cousin Vinny.
Right, yeah.
And number 4, Jessica Biel peels and reveals in Powder Blue.
Everyone was waiting for Powder Blue to come out because Jessica Biel was going to get naked, and it did not let us down. Not only does she strip on stage, but she pours candle wax on her breast.
Oh. So Jessica Biel wouldn't be in my top 10, I guess.
Yeah, she's
you would put her in your top 10?
She's a good one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Sharon Stone.
But a classic scene.
It's a classic scene, but
Sharon Stone makes hot history in number 3, Basic Instinct.
This interrogation scene is without question the most famous nude scene of all time.
Yeah, I remember that there was a controversy where, didn't she say that she was kind of coerced into this?
I don't know if that was what she said. That could be. I seem to recall that she was just surprised that it ended up in the film. She didn't think it would be that clearly visible.
Yeah, and of course the lights on the floor. Yeah. But I remember reading about that scene before I saw the movie even, and it was discussed that there was going to be a beaver day.
Oh, Ed!
A beaver.
This is salty!
Remember we on our Comedy Unchained? We were going to be a little salty in that series, and we said there was going to be graphic nudity, and Jim took his sock off, and we said, this is what we mean by graphic nudity. Here we go. Now, this was a good one.
Yeah, I'll put this one up there. Yeah.
We would put this on.
Number 2 is Angelina Jolie's breakthrough turn in Gia.
Most famous woman in the world, most beautiful woman in the world, completely naked.
Yeah, she's kind of walking down the hallway, right? And just standing there having a conversation.
And this is what I think many consider the number 1 nude. What do you think it would be?
Oh,
any clue? Giving us the 80s.
80s?
It's in the 80s, 84 maybe.
Phoebe Cates.
You're correct.
Am I?
Finally, the big moment is here.
The greatest nude scene in the history of film, Phoebe Cates in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Any guy born before 1980 knows this scene, loves this scene. It was Phoebe Cates, who at the time was a teen heartthrob. She's coming out of the water.
51 minutes in, he's telling us. The Mr. Skin knows down to the second.
I'm not now. My comment would be this: as Phoebe Cates, married to Kevin Kline, has largely retired from acting. I think she came out. She retired a long time ago, and then I think did one film with a friend of hers. I can't remember who it was. Maybe Elizabeth Shue, something like that. But anyway, I think basically has done one film. Do you want? Are you happy with your legacy being the woman who in slow motion undid your swimsuit top and walked towards the camera nude?
With the cars playing.
Yeah. At the time, probably thinking, okay, so it's going to last 15 seconds. But with the internet, it is freeze-framed, it is everywhere, it stays there forever. Now, I'm not saying it's not a lovely scene. I appreciate these things, especially as an older, lonely man. But I'm not sure about the legacy. I'm not, to be honest with you, Ed, I'm not sure about any of these actors and actresses doing that. I don't get it. I don't understand the need to do it. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Thank you, Holly Berry.
Sometimes it's integral to the plot.
When?
Not the Halle Berry one.
Yeah, no, that's not.
No.
I could see almost the Phoebe Cates one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a whole. But couldn't you do it in a more tasteful manner? You show it, undoing it, opening it just to a point, and then you cut away, and like maybe someone's face, or you cut to Judge Reinhold in the bathroom doing his deed, knowing what he's thinking about. You don't have to show. You don't have to show these things. Yeah, I'm a bit of a prude. I don't think you need to see it. You don't need to see Sharon Stone's. What is it?
Beaver?
Yeah, that. You don't need to show that.
That was kind of in the plot because she was intimidating the who happened to be Newman from Seinfeld.
Right, I was going to say just showing the legs starting to be crossed and uncrossed, and then his face going. That's all you need. Then you know what he saw. I don't know. It's just weird to me that people would do that.
It was interesting though, because did I see what I think I just saw? It was kind of quick. She just uncrossed the legs, and it was quite the scene there.
Yeah, it was.
Not number one though.
No.
We were calling that Phoebe Cates. So that brings to a close, and ideas for future special editions on YouTube.
And we'll do that special Top 10 Winky edition.
I think Willie Ames would have to be included in that. And this is Winky from Blue Lagoon, was it?
How many Winkies? Michael Pitt, Willie Ames, has what's his name? Oh God.
Richard Gere was laughed at for his
Winky?
Winky, and we would have to go to the Mr. Man website to get an idea to help us out on that.
There's that one actor. I can't think of.
You know, you could see Tom Cruise's Winky in that football movie he did.
Really?
With Leah Thompson. That might be included as the top nude scene of all time.
Huh. I don't know.
We'll look into it. We'll do some research and we'll come back with
do
another
the research, Ed.
another special. And we'll see you next time right here on YouTube.